Heather Simpson, welcome to Peace Day Live.
Thank you so much.
So, the first thing I wanted to ask you is could you tell us about the journey of Room to Read?
Room to Read was founded in the year 2000 with the belief that education is the foundation for making this world a better place. And we started looking at what the education needs were around the world, and literacy and gender equality were really serious issues that we wanted to focus on. So for the last 23 years, we've been focusing our work, working in about 23 different countries to eliminate illiteracy and eliminate gender equality through education.
What role, Heather, does Peace Day have in the world of education?
So we really believe that education is a key component to creating a more peaceful world. And I believe that Peace Day offers the world a chance to remind ourselves why we want peace. And it reminds us that we all need to work together in whatever capacity we can to create a more peaceful world. For Room to Read, over the last few years, we've been partnering with different partners such as Seeds for Peace and others to harness the power of literacy to create a more peaceful world. And Peace Day has been a wonderful opportunity to raise people's awareness of different things that they can do to fight for peace.
So, how, as an organization, Heather, have you used Peace Day? What sort of things have you been doing?
So, a few years ago, we worked with 10 different authors and illustrators to create a series of 10 children's books that are focused on peace and equality. And those books are available digitally on literacycloud.org. And it's also, we do print runs and distribute hard copies of these books to children in many different places in the world. And the themes in these books are really to focus on the idea of peace. And it also focuses on different visuals that children can both look at the words as well as look at the illustrations to see the diversity of people's faces and voices and ideas that people bring to the idea of peace. And our goal is to help children develop a deeper understanding of what peace is, also develop a deeper empathy for others so that they can also understand how other people are experiencing their lives in the world, and to talk about some of the things that children can even do to build peace together, to be part of creating a more peaceful world. So these books are one thing that we've done. As I mentioned, we also have partnered with Seeds of Peace, another organization doing fantastic work in the area of peace. We wanted to harness their expertise to create some guides on how to use these books. So we've partnered with them for some of our domestic work here in the United States to have some teacher guides to help people who are reading with children use these books and have conversations about peace. So that is one thing, two sets of things that we've done, and we know we want to continue doing more in this area. A lot of other things that we've done. So one of our other aspects of work is to work with adolescent girls around the world and to help them develop their own life skills so that they can fulfill their own dreams as well as create positive change in the world. And our life skills lessons with these adolescent girls focus on leadership, critical thinking, decision making, collaboration. All of these things are key to making a more peaceful world. So we honestly believe that we are helping these children develop the foundational skills they need, literacy at a young age, and these critical life skills in their adolescence, so they can be agents of peace in this world.
Amazing, Heather. Amazing. So, we were thinking the other day, as you know, Peace One Day has been, providing free education materials for 20 or so years. And obviously most of that's in the digital space. And I was thinking the other day that maybe we could get together. And I was wondering if you thought it might be interesting for next year to maybe create a piece of text that's a kind of pledge to peace and sustainability that could be distributed across the entire world to children. And I was wondering whether you might be interested in partnering on something like that.
We would love to explore this idea. This idea of getting more text into children's hands is absolutely in line with Room to Read's vision. And figuring out how we used literacy and text and reading activities as methods to increase the awareness of what we can actually do, what actions we can take, even as little young children, to create a more peaceful world. I think it's a fantastic idea, and we'd love to work together and figure out how we bring this to life in a really, really creative and impactful way.
Something that we could write, that could be therefore read by young people in assemblies or in classrooms at the start of the day would be really special. And of course, both of us have massive networks, and we could include others in it, right? We could create a wonderful partnership of organizations that are really committed to informing, inspiring, engaging young people, and see if we can get youngsters all over the world united. Be beautiful, wonderful.
That would be fantastic. When I visit different schools in different countries around the world, we often will do visits to school libraries. And in those libraries, we do, the teachers are conducting read aloud activities, and they're reading books that children really adore and love. And sometimes they're also engaging those children in conversations about the themes in the book. So I can see some really powerful ways to integrate this into the type of reading activities we're doing in libraries and classrooms and schools around the world. I also am so touched when children are reading to me their favorite books or their favorite poems. And it's just so powerful to hear children sharing their own ideas and their own favorite text when they're reading out loud as well.
Amazing. So if people want to find out more about Room to Read and, of course, support your cause, how do they do that?
We really appreciate it. So we have a website, roomtoread.org. So you can visit that website and read all about us. As I mentioned also, if folks are interested in seeing some of these digital book titles that we are a publisher, literacycloud.org is where we do our digital publishing. And you can find that too on the roomtoread.org website as well. And we just really appreciate everybody supporting peace around the world and supporting organizations such as Room to Read, who are working together to make this world a better place for everybody.
Heather, thanks for telling us about Room to Read. It's an amazing organization. You've got such a strong mission. I mean, how do you focus that sort of vision? I mean, what's the kind of core objective?
So Room to Read envisions a world where every child has room to read, room to learn, room to grow, room to make this world a more peaceful place.
Heather, thank you so much for today and for joining us. And good luck on the incredible work that you do at Room to Read, inspiring and empowering young people across the entire world. It's amazing. Good luck.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate all that you're doing to make Peace Day a really powerful moment for all of us to remember that together we can make this world a more peaceful place.